God damn it. There we go.
What up?
What up?
Can you hear
me? I forgot you had to press add to stream.
Oh, it's okay.
Look at this shirt I have.
Oh, nice. That is that, did you get that from like a thrift shop or did you actually go to that Super? Were you even born in 2002?
Good question. I was 7 years old. And I always think of this Super Bowl happening in like 2001 for some reason, but it was the 2001 season.
Yeah, that's how it works, I guess, in the Super Bowl, which is kind of confusing.
And yeah, I did get this from a thrift store down the street. There's a thrift store down the road, like, I mean, a 2-minute walk from my apartment, and I've seen it for the 3 years I've lived here, and I've never even thought about going in. It's only open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It is fantastic. It is fantastic, dude. It is like thrift stores always, I like them, you know, there's a lot of them in the Bay Area, a lot of good ones, but they're getting too trendy and too like overpriced. And so I don't usually go into them, like if I see them or if I need clothes, but the convenience of having one right there. I was actually walking to the grocery store and I saw it and I was like, this is fucking awesome. But like kind of apprehensive when it comes to those stores because like there's too much shit to look through and like I want to look through everything to find something good. And this store has like way more women's stuff than men's, so it was really nice to like I could see all the men's stuff in like one 360-degree like turn, and that was great. So I found this, which is an awesome shirt. I don't know who Kelly is, but I want an invite to the party.
Dude, I'm a huge thrift shop guy. Like, look at me. I can't afford new clothes. Like, it looks like I live on the streets. So the perfect hand-me-down, like historical, dead people have probably worn these clothes just appeals to me fully. So I love the thrift shop. I love that you just found it and you just walked in there. Who knows who Kelly is? Like you said, who cares? It's yours, Sam. You're Kelly now. So I think
there's some nice stuff in there. Like when I lived in Marin, I went to a Goodwill for a Halloween costume to look for some stuff. I'm getting tired of that hat. And I found like there was like Gucci clothes. I didn't get any, but there was like really nice shit. Same story here. Like Santa Monica and in Brentwood's obviously like a little bit right there. I'm sure there's like some people that have some money that have like dropped off some nice shit there. And I saw it at that store. Like I got a Ralph Lauren polo shirt for $2 and it's like brand new.
Oh, nice.
It's like fucking, yeah. I don't know if I'll shop anywhere else for a while, to be honest.
Good, man. And now you can look like Kanye West. So that's perfect. You know,
dude, the shirt
he's Mr.
Polo. It's legitimately like one of those baggy enough shirts. It's like boxy enough where you just none of it sticks to you. It's just like air. It's just, and comfort. I need that in my life because it is Steve Ballmer-esque outside. It is like a Minnesota morning, dude. It is sticky out.
Yeah, I was listening to the Giants game last night. They're in Anaheim, and everyone was saying it was humid as hell. And as you know, I just came back from Laguna Beach over the weekend, and it was beautiful. So I didn't get any of that humidity. Maybe that was that coastal goodness.
It's probably so. I've never been to Laguna. Is it very nice?
It is beautiful, dude. The beaches are unbelievable. Beautiful people everywhere. Everyone has a six-pack. Everyone is just a dime piece. It's awesome. And I just feel like it's full of fake people though. So there's that. But you go
like literally like their faces are cosmetic surgery.
Yeah,
because that's probably.
I feel like I just feel like I feel like their parents had cosmetic surgery, so therefore it's in their like genes and genetic DNA now.
Okay, wait. You bring up a fascinating point. Sorry, I've wondered for a long time if I pretty much know the answer, but like, has this thought crossed your mind when you see like a hot mom with big old melons, and then you see like the daughter and she has big old melons, and it's like, clearly fake boobs, and sometimes I wonder like when like say a rich guy has a wife that has like a ton of plastic surgery and you can tell, just like Botoxed out. And then you see the daughter, and she kind of looks like her almost, like the oh no,
What happened?
I don't know. My computer's I thought my computer died. The screensaver just came on. But like the
Close.
daughter looks like the hot mom the mom didn't look like that her whole life, but like the daughter looks like similar to the cosmetic. So like when if you say that mom had kids and she'd already had all those surgeries to her face, and maybe body too, like that doesn't get passed down to the daughter, right? Or the kids.
I would think not like through the, genes, but if there's a mom that has fake tits and a bunch of, just made up in a lab face, more than likely, I feel like she's gonna pass that on to the daughter. Be like, "Yo, is it cool if I do Botox? Yeah, go do it. I did it. It's
Yeah.
working for me." And like I'm sure that chick is probably gonna get a boob job when she's like 18 or whenever you
What's the
can. I
youngest
don't
you've
know.
ever heard of a girl or guy, I guess, getting like plastic surgery? And I have a wild one for you.
Ooh, one of my really good friends, she got a boob job, I think when she was 18. I think it was like a birthday gift when she was 18. She got it in like Mexico and it was super cheap, I guess. But she's got some fake cans. So that's like the
Jeez,
only one
Mexico.
I've heard of.
So
Yeah.
I a while ago, like over a year ago, I was seeing this girl for a little bit, and grown woman, and it looked like, okay, we're gonna pause real quick while Jacob goes on a break. He's got to attend to something. Nice little painting in the background of Jacob's wherever he's recording. I
Had
I
to
like that
close my
picture in the background. It's awesome.
Thank you. I'm in my living room. I also just woke up, so that's why I look like a bag of dicks.
You look
This
better
is
than
the
I do.
this is the nice geometrical painting that I think my roommate kind of did, which is really cool.
Dude, that is
This is
sick.
Bruce Lee down there. That's my guy. And then down there we got another painting.
That's a dope wall. I give it a
Thanks.
9.5 out of 10.
I love it. And then there's like 50 bobbleheads over
Jesus.
here. Yeah. My room, and then there's the candlestick, which
Do
is
you have like 8 TVs in front of you watching all the baseball games?
no, but I have one TV in my room that I can see like half of it. And I'm watching the Reds Marlins.
Are they playing yet? Because they were delayed.
Yeah, they started playing again. I saw Ellie De La Cruz have a
Mhm.
sweet play at shortstop, diving stab, took it to second base solo.
Dude, how strong
Beautiful.
is that guy's arm?
The strongest in the pros, I
It
think,
really
or in the
is.
world.
It really is
Yeah,
the strongest arm I've ever seen from a position player, like quite easily.
yeah.
It's
I don't know if he's reached triple digits, but he definitely has been clocked at like 99 miles per
he
hour.
has to have, dude. When he gets it and he just like, I don't know, he like throws it like right behind his head and just, and it's like he's
It's
almost
a
throwing a football or something.
Yeah, it's a rocket, dude. It's on the line. It is a thing of beauty.
Oh, so what I was saying about this, I got to get off my chest about this woman I was seeing a
Oh
while
yeah.
ago. We were whatever. I got into somehow the context of like our conversation. I forget what we were talking about, but um, at some point she I think we were like, she had a pool or something. Yeah, she had like a pool that we were hanging out at. So she was in like a bikini.
Hmm.
And I think I probably just asked her if her boobs or breasts, whatever, were fake or real. I don't know how it actually came up. I don't think I would have just like asked that, but I might have. And sometimes I'm so curious about these things, about random things, like I have to ask. And so like about anything. And she said they were fake and they weren't like big or huge, like they weren't at all big. Like you wouldn't be like, oh, which perplexed me, which was like why. But I noticed when she was like walking around and just fucking moving that like there was no like I would have more movement in my chest. Like
Hmm.
there was just not, there was like they just were like stone, and they were like
Yeah.
you could tell like they were like there was some volume, but they were not big. Like not at all. Like not like they not even like have that fake boob look. So that probably is good. But so then she's like, yeah, I did. They are. And I was like, really? Like, and I didn't want to say like, oh, why didn't you get them like actually, why didn't you get like actual boobs then? But she said that she had it done when she was like 15 years old. Yeah.
Damn. That's
Yeah. It was
really early.
Yeah. It was weird. Why am I lagging?
I don't know.
Am I lagging to you?
A little bit, but not like crazily.
Yeah, so I guess she was in high school and she said she felt like self-conscious or something like that. And she like it was just a total like very rich girl thing to do, like, oh, I these other girls have boobs and I want like boobs. And that's what it sounded like. And I was like, that is insane. That she's like, yeah, oh, I think it was for like her 16th birthday. Her mom got it. And I was like, dude, that is a weird, I don't even know how you start that conversation. Like
everyone else has tits, but I don't yet, so can you hook me up? And I guess
super
obviously
weird.
they did.
She probably came out of the surgery room and her parents were like, did you even do it?
Yeah, like what was the point of this? What did I
Like
spend
you barely got B cups.
Did you get to feel them?
Yes, and other senses. We don't need to get into that, but I have something for us.
Oh, finally. Gonna get this topic off our chest. Whatever it is, whoever
Gonna
it
get
is.
it off our chest. What a great segue by Jacob.
Exactly.
Gonna get it off our cosmetic tits. All right. Can you see both of us and Ice Spice?
I can, yes.
Cool. So Ice Spice.
Her real name is Isis?
It is Isis Naja.
Oh, that's
Gaston.
amazing. Love that.
She was born on the first day of the century.
Millennium? Oh, wait.
Look.
No. What? Everyone thought the world was gonna end. It was Y2K. That's pretty crazy. I don't know if I believe that, and I also don't know if her name is really Isis.
I think it is. Isis is like a fairly common name for. Wait, that must mean she's like she must be Persian or, of that Orient region. Yeah.
Dude, I have no knowledge of this woman.
Look at this.
I don't even know if she's a woman. Wait.
Well, because she identifies as. This is all you need to know. It's like personal life. This is all you need to say nowadays. Is just I identify as queer, and that's like all you need.
I thought she was dating Jordan Poole. Am I wrong? Was that just a Instagram?
I don't think there's really a limitation to what she does. Like nowadays, I don't think you can really. It's like you can be. She probably could put lesbian on there and have like 3 husbands. I don't think it really. You can kind of identify as whatever you want. She could put like she's a dog.
Wikipedia. That's true. It's also Wikipedia. Anybody could say that. So there is that.
Yeah, this is kind of fucking crazy. Read this. In the Bronx, New York City, where she was raised in the Fordham Road neighborhood. She's the oldest of 5 siblings. Her father, Joseph Gaston, who was a former underground rapper, is African American, while her mother, Sharina Almanzar, who worked at a car dealership and gave birth to Gaston at age 17, is Dominican. The 2 first met at McDonald's. What a love story. But yeah, I mean, she's just like the it girl. I don't really know what is. I think she was like a stripper, like, and then turned into a singer, like basically every other person. Gonna be honest, she's got a weird face.
Yeah, kind of a weird face. Weird hair too.
Like this photo. These are the ones I see that I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like her lips and her. It almost looks like a creative player, like a creative face.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Does not look like a real person, really.
Dude, I don't know. I don't have the knowledge. I don't know if I've heard any of her songs. I think my girlfriend showed me like one of her songs, and I was like, "This is okay." I don't know if this is the best thing since sliced bread. I like that she was a stripper. I like that she was a stripper. I will say, worked for Cardi B. Wasn't she a stripper? I'm sure Nicki Minaj had some strip in her past. She looks like a normal human there.
She looks like a normal human, and I think that's what it is for me. Is like she looks pretty normal. Like she looks. Like these ones are insane. Like, how is this the same person?
I kind of like the hair.
It's
Am
not
I
her real
wrong?
hair, right? Oh, I'm a big fan of curly hair, but this isn't her real hair, right?
What do you think? It's like a wig, or is she just? I don't know. She
Yeah.
could get it done. You think so?
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of black women, and I'm not
Oh, like a
stereotyping
weave.
here, they have, like, short hair and then they put on, like, fake hair, right?
Yeah, maybe. I know
I
the
think so.
weave is big in black culture, but
What is a weave?
it's like it's fake hair that you like sew onto your real hair, or you kind of like put it in your hair to make it look bigger, to make it look, more silky, whatever. I don't know.
Dude, I was told not super long ago by a girl that she, um, always, like, usually wears extensions,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
didn't know that that's a
basically the
thing.
same thing.
I I think extensions are gross. Like, I think
Kind of
that
weird.
just the concept of them, like, not when they're in the hair, but, like, when they're just laying around, like, hair like that, I can't help but think of, like, a that someone just got their, like, scalped.
Ooh,
And,
yeah.
that and fake nails, like, the fake, nails that women wear that are, like, long and pointy, I will never understand the draw to that on either end, men or women, and I kind of given up on understanding it because it is like, all right,
It
so now
just
we got to talk about Megan.
Okay. It's funny that you bring up this lady because I just watched. I don't know if you watched it. I just watched for the first time the USA Sweden game where USA got bounced, and
Mhm.
it was in the round of 16, and I guess it's like the earliest exit of the World Cup that USA has ever had, the US women. But this game was insane. Uh, the US like had like 10 shots on goal. The Sweden goalie was just unbelievable, like standing on her head. She Nothing got past her. Obviously, it was 0-0 for the whole game. And then it went to penalty kicks, and the USA had like three chances to win the game in penalty kicks and didn't. And Megan Rapinoe, she missed her penalty kick.
Yeah, I saw
Uh
that.
yeah, and dude, the final penalty kick that won the game for Sweden, the US goalkeeper stopped it, and then it popped up in the air, and then the goalie like hit it again to like make the save. But they looked at video replay, and I guess the ball went like barely past the goal line, so they call it a
Yeah,
goal. But it was a crazy game, and yeah, I don't know what you're gonna say about Megan Rapinoe, but she hella sucked in that game and in the
I
World
was
Cup.
just gonna kind of bring up how politicized. Oh shit! Took away the screen recording. There we go. How politicized, like, the U.S. women's national team is, and it's essentially just because of her. Like,
Yeah.
there's really nothing else that politically, like, someone in, I don't know, rural Tennessee or Kentucky that votes for Trump or whatever is like against all of these things that she stands for and she speaks about. Did you see, by the way, the video? This is kind of what got me on the topic of her. The video here, I'll just go ahead and show you. On we didn't even talk about. Oh, I guess we did last week a little bit about X, like how Twitter became
Mm.
X.
Yeah, we did. Super weird.
I just noticed when I typed it in that you can see all my searches: Brandon Walker car accident, Jeff Dandu, soccer announcer collapse. What was I going to say? Megan Rapinoe. I really hope I'm going to take this off the screen recording because we all know that porno likes to pop up like nothing else on Twitter.
That's true.
This video, did you see it of Megan Rapinoe when the kid goes up? Here it is. Kid goes up to sign the ball, get the ball signed.
Mm-mm. I
Come
don't
on.
believe so.
Where's the screen sharing? Okay, you can see this now, right?
No.
You can't see the screen share.
Mm-mm. I just see Megan Rapinoe in the lower third. Now I can see it barely, but now I'm not on the camera. Then now I can see a bunch of pictures of Megan Rapinoe.
God damn it. There we go. All right, watch this. So this kid goes up. I don't know where this was, like the SBs, like 2 weeks ago. This kid goes up to sign the ball, get a ball signed. Megan Rapinoe, you can hear me and see me, right? I just got to check because I can't see you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she goes up. This kid goes up, probably son of some kid or brother or something, and some athlete, and hands her this ball. Obviously, a big soccer fan. Obviously, like a women's national team soccer fan, and I mean, I would assume it's got to be awesome for you anyway to get anyone to ask to sign like a ball for you, like for them. But like having a boy, to be honest, come up at like a soccer fan to you as a women's national team player has to feel a little gratifying, like that you're, it's someone of the opposite sex that's like still watching you, which isn't common in sports. I don't know. I think that's something to it. But watch her kind of like body, like people are saying she doesn't even look at the kid, doesn't acknowledge him. It's pretty unbelievable. Watch this.
All right, let's check it out. Megan Rapinoe giving this kid a cold shoulder. I don't
She just
see it.
completely looks away.
It's not coming up on here, but
Is it not playing?
no, but that's fine. I get the gist.
Can you see it? Can you see this now?
No, I still just see the pictures of Megan Rapinoe, like the still shots.
Whoops. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Let's see.
So this little kid comes up, and it's like the SBs. She's sitting next to Sue Bird or whoever that is. By the way, her tits almost falling out the whole time. I was like watching that, like looking for nip. Didn't fall out, but my God, is it close? And
love it.
So this kid comes up, like I
magic.
said, soccer fan. She doesn't. The whole thing is she doesn't even look at him. Come on.
10, 9.
She just looks away, hands on the ball.
Yeah.
Like,
Kind of a bad look.
It's kind of weird. Like she doesn't even look at him in the face when she hands it back to him. She's like, "Here, take it, go."
Yeah. Yes, she could have looked at him after, but yeah, it's kind of like a bad look, you know. You want to acknowledge the fan, the little kid, like he cares about you. He probably cares about the signature, but he's gonna remember the moment, you know, like, oh, that moment I got Megan Rapinoe's signature at where was that, the ESPYs or something?
Yeah, the ESPYs.
Screw that kid, you know. Like you said, probably the son of like some famous sports figure. He's fine. He's met a bunch of people. He's lived spoon fed.
That's what I'm getting at is like there's so many. He could have gone up to Jordan Poole or fucking. I mean, how much higher does Jordan Poole rank? Even a player like that than every other like women's athlete for most children. Like I would rather go up to Zydrunas Ilgauskas and have him like I would get like a collect like leg hair off of his calf than I would rather have like the signature of Hope Solo.
Well, yeah, she's a huge bitch, but it's funny you can make a weave out of that Zydrunas leg hair. So there you go. It all comes full circle.
So are you ready to address the controversy?
Sure. I'm always a fan of just heading on controversy full steam. What is it? What's the controversy?
Well, I'm going to need you to supply the controversy for me because I just put this as one of the things. I just wanted to make it so that we have a good screen grab to use as the tile so that people see addresses the controversy.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll watch and they'll find out that maybe there is some controversy, maybe there's not. What is controversial in your life?
You know what's controversial in my life? Construction, dude. Construction. The whole business of construction has just utterly tanked my existence. They're building an apartment complex a street over. Started up at 8 a.m. Dude, I hear the jackhammers. I hear the tractors. They're going down my block. They're going over there. They got the crane up in the sky. Who knows if that's stable? Then okay, that's one thing. Then they're building a new like layer of the street right down the way, right on the corner of my block. That now I'm like surrounded by construction at every hour. You know, I guess not at night, so that's nice. But dude, they start that shit up. Construction workers don't work normal hours, dude. They get up at the ass crack of dawn for some reason. You don't
way
need
too fucking early.
What are you beating the heat? It's San Francisco. It's 63 degrees every day. Then that's going on. And then outside lands is coming up in like this weekend. And the whole Golden Gate Park is shut down because they got construction going on. They got trucks going in and out. They're building stages. They're building freaking
Oh, you live
VIP
close to there?
stages. Yeah, I live like you can see the top of the trees from the park. But I ride my bike through the park every day to go to work. Can't do that anymore because half of it's shut down. They got the big fences, just ruining the aesthetic and beauty of Golden Gate Park. Construction, dude. That is the controversy. It's a racket. What are they even building? Do
Huge
people even
racket.
want to move? Do people even want to move into these apartment complexes? Do people even want to go to outside lands? Yeah, douchebags. Probably like that kid who
How
wanted
many
that
you've gone
freaking
there? You've
ball.
gone plenty of times.
I
I
have,
guarantee you
but
have.
I have, but I've
If
grown.
there's
I've
one thing I would
grown,
bet my
Sam.
life on, it's that you've been to like the local concerts in San Francisco, at least like 3 or 4 of them, different ones. Outside lands,
Absolutely.
you've been to that weird folk concert. I know you have.
Oh yeah. Partly
You've
strictly
probably been to
bluegrass.
like Revolution or Tribal Seeds or some shit in Golden Gate Park.
I'm not a white reggae guy. I am
Oh, really?
not
You're a
firmly
black reggae guy.
I am a original Jamaican reggae guy. You whitey reggae posers, not for me. Revolution.
I
Not my
agree with
jam.
that too. I like Gregory Isaacs more than the fucking. I also one time, a couple years back, actually like in college, I went to the big reggae concert in Monterey, and
Oh yeah,
there was
yeah.
like some sweet. There was like, I mean, 3 or 4 bands at least that were like everyone knows, and
Mhm.
we saw Modest Yahoo.
Oh yeah.
Probably the worst, like most let down I've ever been for a performance. Like I know
Oh,
like
that
3
sucks.
or 2 or 3 or 4 of his songs. It was not a good place. It was like women dancing like this, like floating around and like dancing.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't, it was like
Oh
anywhere you
man.
walked in between people, there was like a woman's like frailly dress like hitting you, or like her hair like whipping around like,
Or
like hitting
dread.
you. Yeah, exactly. Dreads. That's what I meant. Like it was like heavy, like dog tails, like hitting you. And just an like unbelievably not what I expected performance. Like it was like and like singing like sad music. It was almost like Joni Mitchell's fucking man copy. Anyway,
Wow.
um,
That sucks. I really like Modest Yahoo.
I do too. Like I like the songs, but the live performance was not good. I don't know if it was like
Yeah.
sounded like there was just no beat. It was like him just like singing,
Mm.
and it was very, very much felt like there should be like a live birth going on or something in front of them, like on stage. I don't know. On your point on the construction, I couldn't agree more, and I'm glad you brought that up because, well, not really, because we technically we're gonna go 30 to 35, so we have like 2 to
2
5
minutes.
minutes or whatever. Anyway, I was living in Venice before I moved here for early 2020, about 2 weeks before the pandemic, and then the duration of the pandemic until about March 2021. Across the street from us in Venice, god damn it, my screensaver fucking turned on again. Across the
I can
street from
still
me
see
in
you.
Venice, they were building 3 condos, big ass fucking like over $1 million each. And not the neighborhood. It was like when you think of gentrification, this is it. Like they were just erecting these fucking monstrosities, and they were working on them for, so I'm not kidding, like the start of COVID until I moved. It was basically over a year. It was a year or more. And it was just like every morning, like you're saying, just, and not only do they start the drills, the loudest equipment. They're like, we're going to start the drill, we're going to start the jackhammer today at 7:30. And at the end, and then we're going to paint at the end of the day. It's like, nice. We're going to paint and like fucking do the landscaping at 5:30 at night, but we're going to use the jackhammer and fire up the fucking I don't know, what is it? Like the boys are back in town, like that kind of music, like out of your truck on your fucking subwoofer. Like, dude. And at one time, I heard them out of my we had like a second floor room, and I hear them, and I look down out my window. My roommate is in like the next room to me sleeping. This was like on I don't know, a Friday at like 8 a.m. or earlier. I go and open up our screen door, like our sliding glass door that was like to a balcony thing. And I was like, hey, I don't do shit like this. It was wild. Like I was that's how tired and pissed I was. I was like, hey, turn off the fucking music. Nobody wants to hear that shit. It's 8 a.m. It's way too early for that. And I just slammed the door. And I was like, holy fuck, that was like the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. I was like, I was like, I wanted to go like, I was like, I should go get a lottery. I don't know. I just felt like I was like, that was cool. I felt like a hero. They did turn off the music too. They shut the shit down. I was like, fuck yeah.
Oh, nice. Sam,
But I agree
you were
with
that.
you.
Yeah.
Like construction just sucks. And I'll go a step further and say it's not even just when it's like right outside your apartment, like loud. There's these Tesla charging stations across the street from me here. Basically, the whole fucking first year I was moving here, you really can't escape construction. If you live in a metro area, you're going to experience construction in 6 months, past or future. There will be a construction project going on where it in earshot. There's these 2 Tesla charging stations. They were building those for a long time, and still, like the last 2 days, I don't know where it is or what they were doing, where like I'm hearing it from, but there's like a faint sound of a drill bit. It's like, and I almost will like die by this. That is worse than like the obnoxious in your ear when you have a tiny little noise. I woke up the other morning, like Monday, I think it was Monday morning, and I was like looking. I swear to God, I was looking around. I took a piss and I walked. And I heard it. It was like like very, and I was like, where is this coming from in my apartment? Like, what is rattling? And I was like looking around, and I was like, and I put my ear like close to the window. I was like, what the fuck is going on,
dude? That's the worst. Was what you said, the last one, the faint in the distance, because you can't escape it. You know what I mean? It's nowhere to be found, but it's there, just universally, just lurking, like it
could be
like a freaking gnat.
Yeah, like an eighth of a mile away. And if you have any issue with it, they're like, oh, where do you sorry, do you live around here? You're like, no, I live like far away. Like, I still hear this shit. Do you think they build shit? Like, why don't they have to build construction companies that build things at some level? They have to like build things so that they'll break down, right? Because then they have something to fix. That's their business. Is like not breaking down, not like the
no, because you build the thing. That's the construction guy. The repairman is the one who fixes it. The electrician, the technician, those guys come in and fix it. Yeah, dude, it's like the minor leagues of construction, or they just pick up the scraps of like what the construction guy fucks up. But then think about it, dude. They're building a fat ass building. They're going to mess up some shit. You know what I mean? Like there's going to be some faulty stuff going on in there. And if it doesn't, completely crumble in like 5 years or whatever.
By the way, with the construction, I'm sure this is what the one that you're living next to looks like. I have noticed the trend of like making apartments look like almost like storage containers, and like they'll be like metallic, and like, or like they'll be, clay, Adobe, not Adobe, but like whatever like the concrete is that buildings are made out of, not wood.
Yeah.
And it's like they have like, white walls, and they'll have like the black trim or like navy blue trim, super trendy, but everything is sharp. It's all sharp edges. Everything is like a corner. And I've been to like coworkers' apartments that are like this, brand new complexes. Every fucking thing in the apartment can hurt you. Like those tables have sharp corners. The chairs are metallic and they have sharp corners. The countertops, sharp corners. Everything is like sharp, hard, metallic, gray. And it's like, I don't like the aesthetic at all. I don't like the new places that just look like office buildings.
Yeah, no. And that's exactly what they're building. I saw a picture of it. It's supposed to be under the guise of like affordable housing for like teachers. And it's total bullshit. All these things are going to be hell expensive. They're in San Francisco.
That's so specific.
I know.
Teachers?
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's totally bogus, dude. They just decided, they're like, ooh, what's going to get us more funding, or what are people not going to like give it? Like, they're not going to complain about. And they're like, oh, this huge apartment complex is coming up. Oh, wait a minute. Like, and then they hate it. And then it's like, oh, they read closer. It's like, oh, it's for teachers who can't afford housing in San Francisco. It's like, bullshit, dude. No, it's not. That's just totally a mask to get the to get the community to be okay with this terrible building. And another thing, they're building this shit so high, dude, it's gonna ruin all the view of like all the neighboring homes that have been there for, I don't know, 30, 40 years. Now they're just gonna have to look at this boxy freaking false teacher sanctuary. It's BS, dude. Now the ocean's gonna be gone. It's unfair. It's totally unfair. The city,
you look
San Francisco,
you
construction
look
workers
east,
union.
right?
No, I look, well, my view faces, what is that? I guess that is north, but there's other people who view the ocean, which is west.
Oh, so you're in outer Sunset?
Yeah. Yeah. Like 10 blocks from the beach, like 7 blocks from the beach.
When's the last time you've hit Sushi Zen?
Oh, dude, it's been a while. I know we talked about this. I haven't had freaking sushi in San Francisco in a good minute, but I need to do that. I need to get over to Terraval and visit my old stomping grounds, go to the Sushi Zen, get some like $8 sushi. Just, that is sushi for the working man. That is an institution. That is a good thing happening in the city.
It's damn good sushi too. Maybe the best sushi I've had. Like seriously consistent. They bring you that free green tea ice cream at the end, and it's just
I like that. Was that you jerking off? I don't even know.
It wasn't.
Was
it
that
was
a-
just
was that-
it was the motion of it, the action. It was like me taking a dry swim.
Okay, yes. Just natural.
No, we're at 36. We're at 37 now. Should we shut it down? I think we should do shorter,
Yeah.
maybe even shorter than this, and do to like twice a week because
Okay,
it's fun.
I'm down.
It's fun to do it short. I think it's fun. Like people will listen too.
It's snappy. I'm free tomorrow. I'm free Friday. Let me know. I'm down for the cause, and I do have some more controversy. So if this wants to be, segment, I have controversy.
Yeah, I think the whole show should just be this, just us bitching about things. It's great. I don't really give a shit about Ice Spice, to be honest.
Our number one listener is Larry David. He's just like, this is what I've been looking for. This is the content.
Oh my God. If Larry David even looked at our cover tile, I would. By the way, I saw Larry David one time. I saw him driving right past. I don't live too far from do you watch Curb?
Yeah.
Like, the office that he works is like, I think he's like the Sony building. It's like has like that big courtyard. It's like big and white. I live like not very far at all, like a quarter mile from there. And so I saw him driving past me in a Tesla. I think it was like, I was like 95% sure it was him. It was like a scene from Curb. Like he was just driving like this, like literally just a bald man. I was like, that was Larry David. Like exactly how you would think, like just 2 hands on the wheel. And he was driving toward where that office is. I don't know, whatever. I was like, cool. But there's 3 people I've said I've wanted to meet in LA: Larry David, Clayton Kershaw, and Tim Dillon. Tim Dillon's kind of a sub-in because he's a funny comedian, but I don't know. He's definitely
I know that guy.
Yeah. Big fat
Wait a minute.
comedian. He is him.
You can hear them.
What?
You can hear them. Can you hear the construction happening? You hear that faint, like whining? It sounds like a washing machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, those are the worst when they're like cutting metal. It's like, oh my God.
Sam, you can, dude, it's perfect. You live in LA. You can be the sound effect guy. Like they don't even need sound effects. They just have you, and you just make all of them like with your voice.
Dude, the most fun jobs in the world. Have you seen videos of people in Foley studios? Okay, we'll cover this next episode. Foley studios. Do you know what those are?
Dude, yes, I know what those are. It's kind of like, it kind of
awesome.
creeps me out, but I can see the appeal.
Like they just have like boxes, like they have bins of like rocks and like Legos and like
making sound. It's really weird.
He's like, dude, you wouldn't believe this. You wouldn't believe this. It's like showing up on a Monday. He's like, what? He's like, my kid didn't finish all his Otter Pops, and I got all the wrappers. He's like, this is great. He's like, yeah. He's like, dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah, dude, I know Foley people. They're strange birds. But yeah, I hear you. Mick Foley, huge fan. We'll get this thing down to under 40 minutes, and we'll get it to you twice a week because that's what we do. We'll bring you the controversy, we'll bring you the bitching, and all the moaning you've ever wanted.
All the moaning. All right. Have a good one. See ya.
See ya.